Sorry. Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe now. Do you know that Australian passport holders can travel around 183 countries without applying for a formal tourist visa? I don't know that too, but when I did my research, Australian passport is one of the most powerful passports in the whole world. Yes, it's true, and we are so very lucky to have Australian passport and to be an Australian citizen. And this passport is mine. I really love this. Okay, let's make the story short. Today I am here at Adelaide International Airport because I would like to travel now to the Philippines. But before I go, I would like to teach you on how to apply Australian passport online. So don't go away, I'll be right back. To get Australian passport online, you Google Australian passport website first. This is the right website. Once you are here at Australian Passport Office website, click on Apply or Renew. Then click on Create an Australian Passport account. You will be directed to the terms and conditions, and please read this carefully. After reading, tick the box I accept. Then click Next. In the account details, you need to fill out the form and supply your email address, and then confirm the email address by writing your email address again. Then you supply the date of birth and assign a password. Please ensure that you will follow the password rules, or else you will get an error like me. And when you have corrected your password, click Next. Then you fill out the 3 secret questions in case you forgot your password. This is helpful to retrieve your account. Then click Next. And you will be directed to verify your email address, so click on Get Verification Email. Once you are here in this window, that means Australian Passport Office sent an email to you to verify your account. So you need to log in to your email address and then look for that email and open it. Then click the link. Click Verify your email address and log in. Then you will be directed again to Australian Passport website and log in your account again. Just make sure that you will not forget your password because you will use that when you logged in again. And this is it. You have successfully created an Australian passport online. And then click Start or Renew Passport Application to start your application. Let's start. First question. Where do you intend to lodge your application? Australia. Is this application for an adult? Yes, I'm adult. And then click Next. Next. I am completing this application for myself. And then you provide your personal details to appear in your passport. Type your family name to appear in passport, your given names to appear in your passport, and then your gender, and then your date of birth, and so on and so forth. Bear with me, I'm too slow because this is the actual application, okay? So I'm really so sorry if I am too slow filling this form because I don't want to miss out anything. You fill out your date of birth, your country of birth, place of birth, and what was the family name at birth of one of your parents. The next to fill out is your Australian citizenship certificate information. Make sure that you type the info correctly because you need to validate this document here. The certificate number is, you can find this at the left side of your Australian citizenship certificate. That is the evidence number, and you type it here. Then fill out the date citizenship acquired, which can be seen in here, and type. Then the next is the date certificate issued, which is located here. When you completed the form, click validate and it will verify. The next document they need is either your foreign birth certificate or foreign passport. I'll choose foreign passport that shows my gender, date of birth or country of birth, and I need to fill out the details needed here. So fill out family name, given name shown on your foreign passport, date of birth on your foreign passport, your gender and your place of birth shown on your foreign passport. So all the details are from your foreign passport. Then click next. And the next document they need is your name change. So if you have changed your name, you should tick yes. And then you provide the evidence of the name change. So because I have changed my name, I need to tick here. In this box, I will put I have a foreign documents. And don't ignore these words here because that's important. And under the foreign documents, I need to put foreign marriage certificate because I have changed my name. And then the date of our marriage. And then my old family name. Then new family name. And then old given names. So that's the full names that I have. And then my new given names after I'm married. So that's how you fill out your document of name change. And there's a question, is the original document written in English? And it's English, so you see yes. And then you confirm the details are correct. And then some words here. Looks like I'm confused with this one, but that's okay. Your names, nominated, the personal details, whatever. So next. Next is confirming my identity. In here, you need to verify your personal identity documents in category A, and I'll choose driver's license and click next. So after that, I need to supply the details of my driver's license, such as the state, I'm an SA, family name. As usual, you need to write down your personal details that are written on your driver's license. Given name, middle names, if you have. If you don't have, then just leave it blank. And then your date of birth, day first, and then month, then the year. And then after that, your license number that you can see here. Oh, I forgot my driver's license, so here it is. And the expiry date, which you can see on your driver's license ID. And then click validate. So just wait for a moment. The internet is so slow. No, I'm too slow. Okay, that's verified already. The next identity document is the category B. We need to choose one out of 7 which is available to you. So I choose a Medicare card because I have my Medicare card with me. Then we need to type the name shown on the card, the Medicare card number, and the individual reference number, which is here. And then the card color is green. And then the expiry date, you can look up on your card here and validate. Oh, I think I'm missing this, my middle initial. That's why it didn't validate. And then after that, verified. And there's a question here, does at least one of the documents selected in category A or B above show your current residential address? I tick yes, and then next. Next is your referee, and here are the conditions to become your referee. To qualify, the referee must meet the following conditions. Be an Australian citizen who is 18 years of age or over, not be related to the applicant by birth or marriage, not be in a de facto registered relationship with the applicant, not be at the same address as the applicant, have known the applicant for at least 12 months, and either hold a current, unexpired Australian passport issued within at least 2 years validity or be registered on the electoral roll. And also, don't ignore the warning here. Oops, sorry. It is a criminal offense under the Australian Passport Act 2005 to make false or misleading statements. Down here, you need to tick these two boxes. I confirm the referee meets the condition described above, and I declare that I have obtained the consent of my referee to include their personal information in this application. And the next details that you need to ask from your referee are the following: your referee's family name, your referee's given names, the referee gender, whether male, female, non-binary, whatever, and then the referee date of birth. You also need referee's address and how long you have known to each other. Select proof of identity and then contact details such as mobile number and email. And then tick next. Next is your emergency contact details. You choose who is your contact person in case of emergency. You need to provide all the details that are shown here. It's basically their personal information, their address, their contact number, and the email address. And if they have alternative contact number, then you provide here. Next to emergency contact details is the passport type and fees. So there are two choices in here, but I will choose Australian passport. Then the Australian passport is a 10-year passport validity, and the cost is 301 Australian dollars, and tick next. The next window is review application. In here, you should check all the details you provided in your application, such as correct spelling, and should be exact information you give so that your application will not be delayed or you'll not be in trouble because everything is correct. What I am doing right now is reviewing my application, so please bear with me. And the first to review are my personal details here. The second is the contact details, so make sure that all my contact informations were correct. Next is previous passport. And there's a question, have you ever had an Australian passport? I said no, because this is my first time. Next to review is confirming citizenship. These details here are from my Australian citizenship certificate. And it is best that you should read them too, so that you will know or be familiar with all the information they needed. The next review is confirming name change, because I take yes to the question if I have changed my name. If you don't change your name, no need to fill out this form. Next is confirming identity. If you can remember, I chose driver's license in the category A and Medicare card in the category B to confirm my identity. So I am checking now if all the details are correct. Next is to check the details of a referee person. In this section, please make sure that you will ask consent from your referee because we don't know that the government will call a referee to confirm. And besides, you need your referee's personal details too. Next is to check the details of our emergency contact person. It is best to nominate your emergency contact person who is not usually traveling with you. Next is to check the passport type and fees we chose. So I chose 10-year passport and 301 Australian dollars. So next. And lastly, we have the declaration page. So please read them carefully. Start reading here. I understand that the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade may disclose information provided in or in a connection with this application for individual whatsoever, so tick that box. Next, when my application is assessed by Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, I may be required to provide additional information. Tick that box. The next one is I declare that the statements I have made and information I have provided in or in connection with this application are true and correct. So tick that box. Then I have read and understood the collection, use, and disclosure statement. So tick that box and then create application checklist. And here it is. We have successfully created our application checklist, but we are not done yet. There are still 4 steps to do to finish our Australian passport application. To complete our passport application, we need to follow these 4 steps. First step is to print our application checklist, and we should make sure that we use the legal paper to print the printable page nicely. Second step is gather original documents. So photocopies or certified are not acceptable. Step 3, get passport photos. You need to go to the post if you don't have passport photos. And step 4 is go to Australia Post. So you need to find Australia Post outlet to lodge your application checklist, and you need an appointment to do this. First thing, let's print our application checklist. Use the right paper to fit the printable area. There are 2 printable pages here, but you only need to submit the second page. The first page is just your guide on what to do next. This is the first page of your application checklist and basically your guide on what to do. In here, you can see the deadline to lodge your application before the system deletes your record. And this is the second page, which is your official Australian passport application page. Number 1, provide 2 identical passport photos. Number 2 is your signature inside the box. Number 3 are the list of original documents that you need to bring when you lodge your application at Australia Post. If you're not sure on what to do, just bring all of them to Australia Post and Australia Post will help you on what to do. To book an appointment with Australia Post Office online, just go to their website and book. And you may select the nearest Australia Post Office to book an appointment. So select passport application lodgement and how many applicants, then click next. And then the date, you select the appointment date here. So let's say for example Monday, and then you take the next button, and then the time, you select the time available for you and take next. Then after that, the contact details, so you should provide your first name, your last name, and email address is optional if you want to put. Then contact details, your mobile number if you want your mobile. Then click on the next button. And lastly, confirmation. So make sure that everything is correct and confirm.
Bad news, everyone, because my flight to the Philippines has cancelled because of the COVID thing. So now I have no choice but to go home, and you get your passport too so that we can travel together soon. Before I end this video, I would like to thank Tita Pearly for helping our Australian citizenship application and Ate Agnes for being our referee on our Australian passport application. Thank you so much, Tita Pearly and Ate Agnes. If you're watching this, thank you so much. We thank you very, very much for all your help. Thank you so much for watching. See you when I see you. Bye. I love you. Para po, I like one.